One way to beat the heat or avoid the rain is to go to the movies, but you never need an excuse if you like watching what's on the big screen at any time. And no one does that more than Linda Cook, that's for sure.
Always in the dark, but not about the movies.
Well, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah. Anyway, of course, you're here to talk about movies this week, and the big one, Mission Impossible.
Wow, you know, this movie had a kind of a soft opening earlier this week, so I was able to see it before the weekend opening, if you will. And people have asked me about this movie more than any movie that's come out.
I heard people in the newsroom coming after you, too. Yeah.
It's so much fun. And I kept thinking it can't be that great with all this buildup. You know, for a year I've watched this trailer or various trailers. You know, Tom Cruise running down an alleyway, Tom Cruise running through...
or a motorcycle that skids to the edge of a cliff.
Oh, I know. That's one of the big stunts, but it's not the only one. The idea, of course, is once again Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt, and his Mission Impossible team are after what Alfred Hitchcock used to call a MacGuffin, something everybody wants to get their hands on that could endanger the world. And they go through so many chases, so many cat and mouse games here, and there are people, including a pickpocket who adds some comic relief to this, who add to the fun. Tom Cruise has said he will do this till he's 80. He loves doing these stunts. They are remarkable, and whether you like him or not as a person, the man is 60. He is a true movie star who earns his keep on the big screen.
You talk about 7 installments. Some people might get tired of a franchise like this and wondering how they can come up with something new. Are they coming up with something new?
Well, to me, they did, and I love the idea of a Fiat being chased by BMWs. But then I'm a car aficionado, so I'm going to go for a scene like that, a sequence. It always has that sly undertone of humor, never takes itself seriously. And the villain here is an AI entity that is infiltrated just about everywhere. How do you stop something you can't see? That's the question. Now, this is only the first part of a two-parter, so expect to see the second part of Dead Reckoning sometime.
So we're not done yet with this edition of Mission Impossible.
No,
it's not all resolved in one little...
Not by a long shot. And of course, Lalo Schifrin's score that some people, including myself, remember from many, many years ago, runs all the way through it to amp up the energy.
How long will people have to wait for the second installment? Is that on schedule yet?
I don't know yet. I don't know, but it's in production now.
So you're clearly optimistic about it. You're definitely enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you giving it this one?
3.5 out of 4 stars. A lot of fun. And you know what? This is what a summer movie is supposed to be about. You forget everything else. Forget your troubles. Go to the theater and engage yourself in this. It's really a romp.
And it's non-stop, it sounds like.
Non-stop.
One of those types of movies.
Right. I recommend D-box seats for this, which move with the energy.
All right. We have time for one more movie, it sounds like. This is The Miracle Club. All right. What's this one about?
Very quiet. It's about 4 women who have to come to grips with their past, set in 1967 in Ireland. They go on a trip to Lourdes together, each seeking a miracle of her own kind. Dame Maggie Smith, you can't go wrong with her, and Laura Linney, are you kidding me? What a great ensemble. Beautiful scenery, a quiet tone, a different kind of mission if you want something a little more subdued. I like this one too.
Still humor in this one as well, or
yeah,
is it
this is
overly
good.
serious?
This is good. It's 3 out of 4 stars, a little more lighthearted than you might think.
Very relationship driven, I take it, something like this?
About the past, how their pasts intertwine, and the misunderstandings that cropped up years before.
All right, sounds good. So 3 out of 4 for Miracle Club and 3.5 for Mission Impossible. Linda Cook, always great to talk for movies with you.
Thank you.
Remember, you can always catch Linda's detailed reviews for you online at ourquadcities.com.